So thank you for sharing your story.
I'd like to share screen just to give people a perspective of my pictures.
Yeah.
So I started with skin issues when I was 3-4 years, introduced with a lot of drugs, a lot of medicine, heavy medicine, and then I've been using it for 10-12 years. And when I was 17, I decided to say, hey, I don't think this works. And then I just decided to stop it. You know what Dr. Darren said, the treatment itself is worse than the symptom itself. It's really true. The moment I stopped using the medication, I got into this situation, as you can see in the picture. Let me just enlarge this. As you can see in the picture, I got into a very burnt state and my skin just starts cracking and I scratch all over and it was itching so badly. So my immune system got really, really aggressive on me. And I had a hard time I was basically bedridden. So fast forward, I got better sometime and I got, worse sometime. And I've been going on different modalities, natural healing, diet, Chinese medicine, energy healing, emotional healing, homeopathy, everything that I've tried on the table, it just wasn't the cut because it just kept coming back. So this is just to put into perspective, August 2019, I was in this space. I was pretty much looking like a normal person. But October 2019, just a couple months later, I ate something wrong. I was emotionally stressed. I was depressed. I was having a lot of suicidal thoughts. And then I was basically going a hard time in my life. And right away, my skin just starts reacting again. And it started off with such strong inflammation. So by the time July 2020, I was in that situation for 10 months and I wasn't able to heal and I started to be worried because I usually, with the modalities that I've learned, I was able to suppress my symptoms at some point, naturally. But by the time 2020, I asked for a divine intervention and that was when I met Dr. Darren and he shared a CL with me. And basically what I did at that time, I did fasting, I did so many different things and nothing was the cut. So the symptoms I was suffering at that time was chronic fatigue, lower back, high uric acid, my skin was inflamed, the scars weren't healing, my immune system was aggressive, I can't touch anything that has to do with sugar, brain fog, I can't sleep, and I had a lot of emotional trauma behind. So this is when I started documenting when I received it. I started to feel more hydrated because my body was itself burning and burning and burning. 12 weeks. This is my body. So I gained weight, I lost weight, and then in between the first week and the third month, I was basically going through in and out. Sometimes I get more inflammation with detox experiences. Sometimes it heals and it feels good. And here are more pictures that shows the difference between the first and especially the 8th week and forward. My body just went to a different place. 12 weeks, 10 weeks. And this is my hand with a lot of scars, a lot of scratch mark. I wasn't able to sleep. I was able to, because of the itch. I noticed that in 2 weeks, my itch dropped from a 9 to a 10 to all the way to a 3 to a 4. And because I wasn't scratching myself, I was able to heal. I think that was one of the most important things why doctors would give me medications to stop me from scratching, to damage my skin again. So it was a very good alternative to what they were giving me, but in a more natural way doesn't have any side effect. So by the time 3 weeks onwards, I started to recover. I went back exercising again. I went back moving around again. I started living my life again. So 3 months, I have deep sleep. My chronic lower back you know, started getting better. My chronic fatigue starts to heal. I was able to be more energetic. I can eat things now with more carbohydrates in my diet with minimal amount that doesn't give that aggressive immune response. So 6 months later, as you can see that, I went for my first professional photography, and my skin was just so perfect at that time. And I just felt so impressed because Dr. Darren told me to use at least for 120 days. I saw results first week, more results in three months. And then by 6 months in it, I'm back to a normal person. And I just feel really, really grateful for to be introduced to this redox molecules, because my life definitely changed for me.